Okay, so the question was between 250 and 450. So, who fits in there? Port Alberni and Whistler. So we look at our list and we see Whistler, Port Alberni. That's where you guys are going to make your errors. You're going to think it's like a regular multiple choice test and you're going to circle only one of them. You're not going to read. Right? Next question. Which representation of a family's weekly water best illustrates where and how water could be saved? So there are your 5 choices. Which one of those shows where we could save it? And again, it's probably select. Okay, where does it show where we could save it? What? It's in your book.
No, not the other exam, the weird one, the 4 questions one.
What about it?
Don't you have like another review?
No.
Okay, thank you.
Come to class.
Sorry. I still came down.
That's... What the hell? Whatever. Okay. Does the pie chart show me where I can save? No, because it only talks about what each person is using, right? This one? Does this one tell me where I can save? This one doesn't tell me anything. It just tells me who's using what. So that one's dead. This one's dead. Does this one tell me on a family of 4? Where and how a water could be saved? Does this tell me for the whole family? It tells me for the whole family, but it doesn't tell me which one's doing what. It doesn't tell me where or how. It doesn't tell me where and how. This is the only one that tells me parent 1 could shower less. Right? Everybody understand? This is what the questions are like. Family of 4 wants to calculate each member's daily water use from the appliances they share. Dishwasher and clothes washer. 6 dishwasher loads, 5 clothes washers per week, and it's a family of 4. So, the dishwasher is this thing, the washer is this thing. How many dishwashers do they use? How many dishwasher loads are a week? You guys look at it and see if you can figure it out. There's all your choices. This one? 4th one? Okay. So this is Marcos. This is Jovan. Yuting is listening to music. Noel, do you have a choice? Joe? Okay. All right. The whole family does 6 and 5. So this is covered, right? Okay, but they want to know, read the question, they want to know each family member's daily water use from what they share. So, if they use 6 dishwashers plus 5 clothes washers, total, right? How many people are in the family? So I got to divide that by 4 to find what one person is using. And I want to do it per week. Plus 7? You would divide this number by 7? Read. A family of 4 wants to calculate each family member's daily water use. You are right. It is that. Because it's per day. The week is there to mess with your heads. Right? I want to know if I wanted it per week, I would have to multiply that by 7, but they only wanted it daily. So this is what they use every day. Right? No, because it says, oh yes, sorry. I read the question wrong. See how easy it is? It is divided by 7. It's this one. This is the correct one. Because I forgot I read the question wrong. Cool? Because this is per week. So that's what they use in a week, divided by 4 for per person. Okay. You calculate the average shower length to be 11 minutes and 15 seconds. If everyone in the family of 5 showers daily, how much water will be used each week? See how the problems get complicated? What's one shower? 11.25, right? Because 15 seconds is 0.25. A bunch of you are going to go 11.15. And what's that going to tell the people who are marking you? You're a 1 or a 2. You're not a 3 or a 4. Right? Now, that's one person. How many people in a week? Or how many people in the family? 5. So that's one day, right? Times 7 for a week. And then you got to round. A bunch of you won't round. You'll put the decimals there. And they will take away credit. A friend wants to reduce their bathroom water use. You compare their current use with their previous use. What can you say about their current bathroom use compared to their previous bathroom use? The more you write here, the better, to show numbers. They used less. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Okay. They used 65 times x equals 52. X equals 52 over 65, which is 52 divided by 65. 80%. That is a 20% reduction. 1, 2, 3, or 4. That's a 4. Because most people would say 80% reduction. Right? Picking up what I'm putting down? This one, 48 times x equals 32. X equals 32 out of 48. Well, that's 4 out of 6, right? Or 2 out of 3, which is 67%. So that is a 33% reduction. See what I mean? You have to show them you understand numbers. Again, and it's on a 1, 2, 3, 4 scale. They use less. Does that show you can read this? Yes. So, right? It shows you understand that 52 is less than 65. If you were to graph this, what would be a better title? It would depend on the work you did, wouldn't it? Right? If you did work to say they are using water from the toilet at 80% of the previous rate, then you would use this one. If you were saying that they have reduced, you would use this one. No right or wrong answer. What would that percentage be? Well, if you did the first one, you're using it at 80%. If you did the second one, you're doing a 20% reduction. Family of 4 decides to challenge themselves to use less water. For 1 week, they record their water use. Family has decided on some strategies to reduce. What strategies are unreasonable? Is there any there that are unreasonable? The parent can't fix leaks? So is that reasonable? Okay. Use the clothes washer 1 time a week. No, down here. How many people in your family? 4. How many times does your mom or dad do laundry in a week? So is that reasonable? No. Reduce tap use by a quarter. Well, right now it's at 5 minutes per person per day. To reduce that by a quarter, you would have to lose, that's 300 seconds, right? You'd have to reduce it by a quarter of 300 seconds, right? Which is about a minute a day. That's reason. Okay. Reduce shower time by a third. 8 minutes. You think you can get out of your shower in 5 minutes? Okay, so that's reasonable. Do you think you could pack your dishwasher more efficiently? Well, that's exactly what it says. Pack more efficiently. So make sure your dishwasher is absolutely full. Could that cut down on your dishwasher loads in a week? And lastly, wash and rinse dishes by hand. Well, that would increase your tap use, but it might lower your dishwasher use. Right? Wash and rinse dishes, but maybe you're washing some of your dishes by hand. So big things, right? You wash your pots and pans by hand so you can fit the whole family's plates in the dishwasher. Right? There's no right or wrongs. And here's some more. Here's your information. Family of 4 needs 10 square meters. Couple needs 7 square meters. A single guy or woman needs 4 square meters. And you need a fire pit and a ladder, and that takes up 1 square meter. There's the overhead view. And we read some questions about it. How many people live in the pit house? Which of the following is required to determine the floor area needed? So which of these apply to the floor area? That. Which expression could you use to determine how many adults lived in a pit house with a diameter of 9 meters squared? So a pit house would be a circle, its diameter would be 9. How many people could live in there? Let's look. Adult needs 4 meters squared. Couple needs 7 meters squared. Family of 2 parents, 2 kids needs 10 meters squared. But everybody needs a meter squared for their ladder and fire. So what do I do to find this out? We're only looking at adults, right? Not couples, not families, adults. So an adult needs how much space? 4 meters squared. How much space do I have? What's the formula for area of a circle? Pi r squared. So pi, r is 9 divided by 2 squared, right? So this area is 9 over 2 squared times pi. That's the whole area. Now, what do I got to do with that whole amount of area? So where's that divided by 4? Right there. Which strategies could you use to estimate how many people lived in 12 pit houses of similar size? And again, this is select all that apply. Two. So find out how many people lived in one, and if you've got 12 of them, you're going to multiply by 12. Makes good sense. Okay, what else? 3 also works. It's the exact same thing, isn't it? There you go. That's what shows the people that you understand numbers. It's what I keep talking about. If A equals B and B equals C, then what about A and C? They got to be equal. This is what they're testing. They're not testing anything specific. What radius is required for a pit house with 3 families and 2 couples? How much did a family need? I don't remember, so you go back and check. It's 10 meters squared. How much do 2 couples need? 7 meters squared. So how much do the families need? 30. Plus how many do the couples need? 14. So I need 44 meters squared, don't I? But I also need what else? 1 meter for the fire pit and ladder. So I got 45 meters squared. That's the area I need. I want to know the radius of that. Area equals pi r squared. What part of this do we know? We know the area is 45. Pi, we just don't know r squared. So I would divide by pi and then square root it. Hey, Mr. Radnai.
Yeah, we don't. This is the class size that we should have all the time. Just the learners.
Yep.
Right?
Yep, because you know how important basketball is when that dismissal bell rings. You estimate approximately 10 adults live in a pit house with a diameter of 8 meters. Using this estimate, how many adults might have lived in a pit house with a diameter of 12 meters? Okay, well, how are you going to figure this out? Am I comparing 2 things here? What am I comparing? 10 adults to 8 meters, right? So 10 adults to 8 meters of diameter. Using that estimate, how many adults might have lived with a diameter of 12? Where's the 12? Under. What's here? A for adults. How do I solve that? Cross multiply. Boom, boom. 120 divided by 8. Is there another way you could have done that? Well, you know that an adult needs 4 meters of area, right? You could have done a whole bunch of stuff to find that out that way. Archaeologists calculated how many people lived in a pit house with floor area of 63 meters. He divided 63 meters by 4 and said 15.75 people. This is incorrect. Why? definitely. Because he did the whole thing divided by 4. Okay, what else? Okay, what else? Is the age important? I need 4 meters. You would need 4 meters. So that would be 8 meters. But each of my kids only need 1 meter according to the estimate because a whole family can get by on 10 meters. So is age important? Okay. But he's only estimating. I would say this. That's a mistake. Does that matter? No. Does diameter matter? No, because it's 63 meters squared. Those, I think, are his mistakes. And then you get extended response. Here's your data materials. You want to reduce your water use by 1,050 liters per week. So you install all this stuff. Plan a water budget for yourself that meets this goal. You must use everything in the table at least once in a week. So, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. How many days there are you going to shower? A better question, is there a right and a wrong answer to this? No. How many days? What there do you have to do every single day? You have to use the toilet every single day, don't you? How many times? Once or twice. Okay, so when do you have to flush a toilet? Or when should you? Every time you pee? Every time you crap, right? Okay, so we've got Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We've got showers and baths. We've got toilet. We've got tap. We've got dishwasher. We've got clothes washer. You guys tell me you gots to use the toilet twice a day at home to crap. Okay? Now, this is for you. So you're going to say you're going to use the toilet twice a day, yes? Now, how much does the toilet use per flush? Go to my list. Where is it? 6 liters. So twice a day, 2 times 6, all the way across. So what's my total? There's 84 liters. How many times you got to shower every single day? Okay, so what? You're going to shower every second day? Okay, so we'll start on Sunday with the shower. How long's your shower? Shower is 8 liters per minute. How long's your shower? 5 minutes? I think you're a liar. If you're trying to save, you're going to say it's 5 minutes? Okay, so that's 5 times 8, right? And how many times? 5 times? No, because you're not showering every day. So that's 40 times 4, that's 320 liters. Right? Oh, yeah. 160. Agreed? Okay, tap. My tap uses 6 liters a minute. That includes kitchen. You're washing your hands. You're brushing your teeth. How many of you leave the water running when you're brushing your teeth? A lot of people do, but it's something you can control, right? So make an estimate. Make a sensible estimate. Are you going to have your tap running for 10 minutes a day? I highly doubt it. So give me an estimate. You figure 2 minutes a day? Okay, and it was 6 liters, wasn't it? Okay, so that's 2 times 6, and that's going to be every day as well, right? To get me another 84 liters, yeah? How many times that dishwasher got to run a day? Twice a day? Twice a week? Your family only needs to use the dishwasher twice a week? Probably once a day. So that's 16 liters per day. 16, 16, 16, 16, 16, 16, 16. 70 and 42 is 112 liters, yeah? And last is the clothes washer. How many times is your clothes wash going? 3? 3 times a week at 60? 60, 60, 60. That's 180. Total it up. Zero, carry the 1. 10, 18, 24. 0, carry the 3. 400 liters a week. You wanted to get down to 1050. Did you do it? Okay. Explain and justify your solution. So now you're writing. Done. And I think that's where I stopped. Because that's what all the types of questions are. Nope. You always have a choice, though. Last year they gave you a choice. Everybody did the same bit, and then there was this part, the extended answers, had choices. The other one had to do with pit houses on this example. Right? The first one was about water, then you could have carried on with water or carried on with pit houses. Got it? That's what you're facing.